You're watching West Texas Today on KRBC 9.
With one of the champion bull riders that is going to be performing tonight, riding for those 8 seconds of your life. Right, Craig?
That's right, Megan. Not just a champion. I'm here with a world champion. Scott Mendes joins us now. Good morning, Scott. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning, Craig.
Doing pretty good? How do you like the weather? Not too bad, huh?
I tell you, it feels pretty good. I enjoy it.
It's not winter weather, that's for sure.
Exactly.
But it's going to be a little warm inside the arena tonight and tomorrow night, too. What's going on? Give us a rundown.
Well, tonight it starts at 8 o'clock, and also again tomorrow night. We've got a 2-hour package of exciting bull riding and just an incredible event. So we encourage everybody to come out, the family, and you'll see some great bull riding.
All right, for all the city slickers out there who may not know, everybody always says 8 seconds when they go with bull riding. That's the 8 seconds you have to stay on to maintain a score, correct?
Exactly. It's a judged event, so you're judged on how well the animal bucks as well as how well you ride. So they combine the score, and then we crown a champion.
Okay, now everybody hears the scores. What's the best score you've gotten before?
Well, you've got a possible range between a 1 and 100, and I've been 94, 95 2 or 3 times in my career, but that's exciting. Those come along once in a while.
That's right. You remember that forever. All right. So what is the process of getting ready to ride a bull? How do you get yourself in the mindset to hop on there?
Well, I'm one of the older guys on the tour. I put a lot of trust in the Lord. I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And, bull riding is exciting. It's like any other sport. It has techniques. It requires a lot of business background. But riding bulls is just something where you just have to, it helps to grow up around it. And I did. But the extreme side of it has drawn a lot of younger guys in today. So we've got an incredible list of bulls here today, some big names, and I think it's going to be a great package.
Okay, now do these bulls travel with y'all? Do they take a tour with y'all? Or are these local bulls? How does that work?
Well, exactly. They're like some of the guys on tour that are trying to get to a higher position, but these are some of the best bulls in the world. And now today with the breeding system, hey, we've got some incredibly strong animals, quick animals, and they do their job well.
Most definitely, most definitely. All right, give me a little information on the bull. I'm going to kind of put you on the spot here. For those who don't understand how the bull works and everything, how much does one of these guys weigh?
They're going to range anywhere from probably 1,000 to 1,800 pounds, and they can move like Emmitt Smith. Believe me, they got good peripheral vision.
Yeah, definitely. Now, you always try, I've heard different things. Do you try to turn the bull? How do y'all control the bull, or how do you attempt to control the bull when you're out riding?
Well, actually, I'd be a rich man if I could control them, but they have a mind of their own. They're animals. They're very territorial. Their bucking pattern is that they're going to jump high and spin and roll, and the rider has to compensate for that.
Great deal. Again, tonight at 8 o'clock and tomorrow night at 8 o'clock as well. Scott's going to be with us tomorrow night at 8 o'clock to start the big bull riding event, and we'll get everything kicked off. It's a 2-hour event. It's a great thing to do for the family. So bring the family out tonight and tomorrow night and enjoy yourself.
Craig, we were talking about Scott is actually
going to Dodge and Whitney and for having us.
All right, great. We'll be back with you in a little while, Megan, to get some more on the forecast.
Okay, I definitely want to chat with you for a few more minutes, though. I understand Scott has some pretty steep competition. Ask him about that. I think he's up against like 90 riders.
Yeah, how many riders do you have coming out? It's a big, steep competition.
That's an excellent question. Yes, we're going to have 45 guys tonight. We're going to bring back the top 8 scores and do the same thing again tomorrow. So it's a big field.
Great. All right, we'll get more. We'll run down some more questions, talk to Scott some more in a little while, and, of course, the 5-day forecast.
Stay away from those bulls, Craig. I don't want you to get hurt.
All right. First, let's go ahead and start talking about the Hump and Horns Tour, which gets underway tonight. I'm joined now by a world champion here, Scott. Is it Mendes?
Mendes.
Mendes. I wanted to make sure I got it right this morning. Didn't butcher your name. How are you this morning? You have a good trip in? I understand y'all were in El Paso last.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, we had a great trip and just ready to do it all over again.
Great. Okay, wanted to ask you a little bit about you personally. How long have you been riding these bad boys?
I probably had about a 15-year career professionally, but I did it through high school and the junior rodeo ranks as well. So it's a good sport. If you want to come in from that level, you can sure do that.
Okay, now speaking of those high school and junior ranks, how would someone's watching this morning and they've always thought about it, and their parents say it's okay, of course, and they wanted to get involved into bull riding, how would they get a start?
Well, with all the media coverage today and the sport really being exposed well, a young guy can go to a rodeo and actually contact one of the organizations, such as a PBR, and find out where some of the champions are putting on clinics. I personally do clinics across the nation, and it's really good to see those young guys do it right, because there's a wrong way and a right way like any business. So we just try to help out as much as we can.
That's right. Now, speaking of that right and wrong way, it may not be right or wrong, but a lot of times we hear bull riders getting hurt pretty seriously sometimes. But you were telling me you've been kind of lucky.
Well, I've been really blessed. It's a game that if you're going to do it long enough, there's going to be some injuries. It's just like NASCAR or anything. You're going to have a crash now and then. But the thing about it is just being able to overcome those and be professional with it.
I'm sure the money doesn't hurt either, does it?
Yeah, the money's really grown due to sponsorship and the media coverage that we have today. So it's always been the original sport, but now some people are really being able to sit back in their chairs and watch it, which broadens our base.
All right, you're telling me let's go ahead and get back towards tonight and tomorrow. About 90 riders over the weekend?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. You know, this tour here is just really a result of all that coverage and the exposure of the sport. So we're going to have 45 guys tonight and 45 different guys tonight, and then it's nothing to be surprised to see some guys from Australia and Canada and Mexico in there as well, Brazil.
Great, an international sport with a good flavor to it as well. It's a great family night tonight and tomorrow night at the Taylor County Coliseum. Starts at 8 o'clock tonight and tomorrow. Tickets are about $10.50 and up, starting with the kids, so get out here and enjoy it. We'll be back with you in just a few minutes with more. Megan.
You're watching West Texas Today on KRBC 9.